Now, the topic for discussion is skewness and kurtosis. Let us understand first what is skewness and then we'll take up the kurtosis. First, if I ask you what on an average the salary of a manager in a company, or if I ask you the on an average the income of a middle class family in a town or a city, you will say the income generally majority of the respondents, majority of the residents, they lie in certain salary bracket. Average salary के लोग ज्यादा मिलेंगे, average families को belong करने के वाले लोग ज्यादा मिलेंगे, very poor, very rich, very low income, very high income, these types of people you will find out, but they are not in that huge number, as majority of the observation will lie definitely in somewhere middle of the highest and the lowest. When I talk about like this type of data, this data idle condition, this takes the form of normal distribution. So if I show it by certain graph, like let's see, this is frequency. How many observations do you have based on, let's say, I have taken average height. Yes. If I take this example on x-axis, right, you can see average height, very less height, average height, and very tall people. Very in common sense, as we know, you when you interact with people, when you come across through different people with a different height, you see that dwarfs, or I would say people with a very less height, somewhere if I consider it as 2, 3, 4, or somewhere 3.4, 2, 3, 4 feet, they are very less in numbers. As we go towards 5, 5.5, somewhere they are very majority of the people, they lie for this type of values. Again, if I move further, 5.6, okay, 5.7, 5.8, 6 फीट 6 फीट 2 इंच के लोग अगेन यहाँ पे कम मिलते हैं. 5.8 भी हमारे इंडिया में कम है. 5.7 फिर भी मिल जाएंगे. 5.6 बहुत सारे मिल जाएंगे मेल्स. 5.5 majority of. See, now this is type of distribution. Try to understand. This type of curve will be obtained. ये कर्व क्या बताते हैं कि लोअर वैल्यूज में जो ऑब्जर्वेशन से कम है, हायर वैल्यूज की ऑब्जर्वेशंस भी कम होती हैं. सेंट्रल जो एवरेज हाइट हमारे यहाँ पाई जाती है, उस एवरेज हाइट की ऑब्जर्वेशंस बहुत ज्यादा. हाइट के केस में एवरेज हाइट हमारे यहाँ 5.5, 5.6 नहीं है. अगर इफ आई हैव टेकन इट दिस एग्जांपल इन द केस ऑफ, एज आई सेड, फॉर एग्जांपल एज, and if I say how many number of people you have interacted the whole day, आप इसको नोट करें. तो कम एज के स्टूडेंट्स, किड्स, बहुत एल्डरी, ओल्ड एज पीपल, ये आपको मिले होंगे पर उतने नहीं. Majority, when you go and when you observe the whole day, majority you will see average age 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 years. And then here I say, let's say 60, 70, 80 years के भी कम. But majority जो हमारा lie करता है 46, 47 से लेके हम 55 तक मान लेते हैं. ये हमारा majority observation lie करेगा. तो यहाँ हम बोल सकते हैं बहुत कम एज, वेरी लेस एज पीपल, बहुत ओल्ड एज पीपल, low observation, because on y-axis we take number of observation, and I say number of observation is frequency. So यहाँ कम मिलेंगे हमारे ऑब्जर्वेशंस, हायर वैल्यूज पे कम मिलेंगे, एवरेज वैल्यू पे हमेशा ऑब्जर्वेशंस ज्यादा मिलेंगे. लुक एट द पैटर्न. पैटर्न इज व्हाट टाइप? देयर द peak of this particular curve is higher towards the average value. So this is something very much similar to bell shape. Therefore, it is said bell shape curve. When this is a very idle, when I say idle means equal distribution, very much symmetrical distribution, then this bell-shaped curve is called normal curve. What happens in normal curve? In normal curve, this is a very much symmetrical distribution happens. Or in mathematically, in normal curve, when you calculate mode, when you calculate median, and even when you calculate mean, they all come equal. They have the same. They are all equal. This is mathematically. Normal understanding, it is very much symmetrical curve, which is at the highest, the peak is at the center, and rest two ends, they goes in the same way. So this type of curve is called normal curve. When I go in my actual data and see that no, when I'm drawing the curve and the curve is coming like this, either it's coming like this or my curve is drawn like this. So it is different. This is different from here. This is different from normal curve. This is different from normal curve. In that case, the word is used skewed. That the skewness is introduced. यहाँ पे skewness का रोल आ गया. जब आपका डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन बड़ा सिमेट्रिकल है, तब तो नॉर्मल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिमेट्रिकल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कहलाता है. बट अगर आपने ऑब्जर्वेशंस देखे, एक्चुअल वर्ल्ड में इतना सिमेट्रिकल आइडल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन रेयर केसेस में मिलता है, या जब आपके नंबर ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशन इज वेरी लार्ज. Mind you always take care when the number of observation is very large, you may get this type of symmetrical distribution. When number of observations are low, less in number, definitely some distribution is like this, or some, it not, maybe possible the distribution may be like this, possible. Any type of curve can be obtained. So when I say if your distribution which you have obtained is different from the normal curve, then it is called skewed. There the skewness concept has appeared. What the skewness says? Skewness says that this distribution is no more symmetrical. It has lost its symmetry. ये symmetrical है, इसने symmetry छोड़ दी, हमारी हट चली गई. तो यहाँ पे जब when the curve becomes asymmetrical, it does not remain symmetrical anymore, we call it skewness. It is a skewed curve. When will it happen? And why it will happen? Yes, possible. Let's see. This is a case, average height, right? Now in some countries, maybe African or Netherlands countries, I can have majority of the people, they are found with a height somewhere 5.7, 5.8, 5.9, they're taller. So most of the observations are found towards higher end. कम हाइट के लोग वहां कम मिलते हैं, एवरेज हाइट वाले भी मिलते हैं, बट टॉलर पीपल आर मोर ओवर देयर. अगर हम इसी स्केल को यूज करें, इस स्केल को, if I use the scale where I have taken this height on the x-axis 2, 3, 4, 4.9 and so on. तो जब टॉलर लोग मिलेंगे ज्यादा, तो जो पीक होगा that will move towards right, higher value. इस केस में हमारा distribution will look like this. Why? Because these people, they have more observation towards a higher value. ये ज्यादा height वाले ज्यादा मिले हैं. Somewhere in the hilly area, हम अगर cities में compare करें, if I take an example in Haryana and if I take it in northeast countries, वहां पे northeast countries में कम height के लोग ज्यादा मिलेंगे, बहुत लंबे taller लोग कम मिले. Look at here. तो यहाँ पर पॉसिबल है कि 2.5, 3.8, 4, 5 वाले ज्यादा हैं और 5, 6 फुट वाले लोग कम हैं. इतनी हाइट के टॉलर पीपल आर लोअर. तो सारा जो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन है ऑब्जर्वेशंस का, वो थोड़ा लोअर वैल्यू, कम हाइट वालों की तरफ ज्यादा लोग मिले, यहाँ पे टॉलर लोग ज्यादा मिले. तो ये सिमेट्रिकल जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है वो डिस्टर्ब हो गई, इस फॉर्मेट में या इस फॉर्मेट में आ गया. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड skewed curve. जब ये डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इधर शिफ्ट होता है, मींस पीक वैन इज सिमेट्री से लेफ्ट तरफ शिफ्ट होती है, वी कॉल्ड इट पॉजिटिव स्क्यूनेस. जब ये पीक सेंटर पे होने की बजाय राइट तरफ शिफ्ट होती है, टेल उसकी लेफ्ट तरफ रहती है, वी कॉल इट नेगेटिव स्क्यूनेस. We'll learn the definition as it is. Let's try to understand the concept what is skewness, how positive and negative, and why does it happen? क्यों होती है स्क्यूनेस? क्योंकि एक्चुअल आइडल डेटा तो ऐसा रहता है, बट ऐसा आइडल डेटा बहुत रेयर केस में मिलता है, या फिर मिलता है कब, जब आपने ऑब्जर्वेशंस बहुत सारे किए होते हैं। आपने 5,000 10,000 की जगह 5 लाख 10 लाख लोगों की ऑब्जर्वेशंस नोट की होती है, तब आपको ऐसा आइडल नॉर्मल कर्व मिलता है। बट जब हमने 100 लोग 200 लोगों को ऑब्जर्व किया हमारे एरिया के, और पॉसिबल है जो ज्योग्राफिकल फैक्टर्स काम करा और भी जेनेटिकल फैक्टर्स ने काम किया, और हमारा कर्व हमें ये ऐसा या ऐसा मिला। ऐसा वैसा मिलना मीन्स यहाँ पे जो हायर वैल्यूज के ज्यादा लोग मिले या लोअर वैल्यूज के ज्यादा लोग मिले, तो हमारा कर्व इस तरह से डिस्टर्ब हो गया। दिस इज कॉल्ड स्क्यूनेस, and this is positive skewness because tail is towards positive side. This is negative skewness because tail is towards negative side. Always remember with reference to the tail of this bell-shaped curve. What happens in positive skewness? What happens in negative skewness? Their concentration of the observation shifts towards left or right. So in case, in simple line, if I say this is a distribution, what type of distribution is this? Normal. What is normal distribution? It is symmetrical. It is symmetrical means its height is in the center, it's equally distributed towards the, but it never, this ends never touches the x-axis. Now same, you do this is negative skew, and if I draw this is positive. Same graph you can show that this is a normal distribution, this is negative skewed distribution, and this is positive skewed distribution. This way is the skewness is represented graphically, and this is a concept of skewness. Now if I ask you to define, yes, skewness can be defined as a measure of the symmetry. And another concept is the kurtosis, taken care later, that basically identify the heaviness of the distribution. So skewness is basically the measures of distribution. Talked about normal distribution. One important point when we talk about normal distribution is median, mode, and mean. They all are equal in the case of normal distribution. One more important factor which has to be taken care in the case of positive, and remember in the case of positive and negative skewness, is when the skewness is positive. When the skewness is positive, remember what happens in this, like this one, positive skewness. What happens? This is the highest peak. What does this mean? This is the maximum frequency. What happens in the maximum frequency? Mode. So this is mode. This line, when the peak corresponds to mode. So in positive skewness, mode is this part. This is mode. Mode is the towards left side. Then is median, then is mean. So I would say mode is the smallest because it is towards left side, towards left sides on the x-axis. Then comes median, then comes mean. This is something to remember. Always keep it in mind that when the skewness is positive, mode is always the smallest value, and mean is when you calculate the mean in this type of distribution, you will always get mean as a greater value. What happens in the negative skewness is just reverse of it. Just reverse these values. Here mean becomes, you get the value of the mean the least, then you get median, and the highest when you get is for mode, right? So these are the two important points to remember. In the case of positive skewness, mean has the highest value, mode the least. In the case of negative skewness, mode has the highest value, mean has the least value. What is positive and negative? When the tail is towards this right side, it is positive. When tail is towards left side, it is negative skewness. So this is all about skewness. Now we will learn what is the formula, how to calculate skewness in number, in value. This is graphical representation. Now we'll learn the formula for the skewness and how to calculate and find out its value. Now, as we talked about skewness, which says about the distortion in the distribution. Now it can be positive, it can be negative, or it can be zero. When it is zero, it means it is equal to the normal distribution. Graphical representation we have covered in the last section. Now here, as we say that we will have to find out the numerical value of skewness. So there are certain standard statistical formulas which were given to find out the value of the skewness. One was given by the Pearson. The formula which was given by the Pearson says skewness is mean minus mode. What you have to do is you have to calculate the average, that is mean of the given data and mode of that given data. Then you have to simply find the difference between the two. That will give you the skewness. But again, remember, if the data is an individual series, in that case, mean and mode has their own way of calculation. If data is a discrete series or it is a group data, then again the mean and mode will be calculated in a different way. We should take care in case if the mean and mode are tough to calculate, or if the given data gives you the value of mean and median, we can convert this formula in the terms of median also. Remember the relationship between mean, median, mode that was covered in the chapter 1, that mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. This is the relationship between mean, median, mode. If I use this relation from the chapter measures of central tendency, then I can say that putting this value of mode in this formula, that is the formula which is given by the Karl Pearson. This is called skewness. Karl Pearson skewness. It is represented by S, and in subscript it's used K. So if I put this formula of mode over here, what I get? Sk is equal to mean remains as it is. Instead of mode, what I will write? 3 median minus 2 mean, right? If I open this bracket, what becomes? Mean minus, it becomes, sorry, I have opened the bracket, right? I've opened the bracket. 3 median, because of bracket is open and here is negative sign, here is negative. So these two negative signs give positive to this 2 mean. This 2 mean and this mean becomes 3 mean minus 3 median is equal to, here what we are doing, we are calculating Karl Pearson skewness. So if I take 3 common, I get the new formula 3 times median minus, this is mean, yes, 3 times. So this is, if I use the notations, I can use, instead of mean, I can use X bar, instead of median, capital M, and this is S. This is my second formula for the calculation of skewness What about coefficient then? Because skewness means distortion in the symmetry. Now, if I have to compare this distortion in the symmetry with another data, I cannot compare if their units are different. I cannot compare the skewness. We have another measure where we are able to compare the two different data of different units. That is called coefficient. So we will be needing another formula, another way how to calculate coefficient of skewness. For that, whatever the skewness which you have calculated using either this formula or either using this formula, coefficient of skewness, if I am using this, let's say it's mean minus mode divided by standard deviation, straight away. Whatever the skewness which you have calculated for the given distribution divided by standard deviation, that will give you the coefficient. Why I am keep on stressing to find out coefficient is that जनरली हमें इसकी एप्लीकेशन पे थोड़ा फोकस करना चाहिए कि हम क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं इसके। हम स्क्यूनेस इसलिए पढ़ रहे हैं कि हमें देखना है कि स्टैंडर्ड डेटा का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऐसा होता है और हमारे गिवन डेटा का जो हमने सर्वे किया, हमने डेटा कलेक्ट किया, उसका डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन थोड़ा डिस्टॉर्टेड है। इसी तरह से किसी और ने भी डेटा कलेक्ट किया या आप ही ने किसी दूसरे पॉपुलेशन का इंफॉर्मेशन और डेटा कलेक्ट किया, अब आपको उसको कंपेयर करना है। कंपेरिजन दो डिफरेंट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशंस का विद डिफरेंट यूनिट्स होनी है। इन दैट केस वी हैव टू गो फॉर कोफिशिएंट, वी कैन नॉट rely on skewness. So we'll calculate coefficient. We can use this for this formula, or another way of writing is 3 mean 3 times bracket mean minus median. So let's say you can perform a small exercise on it. If let's say here mean is given 70.5, median is 80, mode is 85 and standard deviation. These are the values which are already given in the numerical. Maybe they can give you the data in the form of individual series, they can give you in the form of discrete series, or you may get in the form of group data. In that case, you have to calculate these values. It's very good if the values are given like this. It's fine enough. Otherwise, we have to calculate this value and simply now put these values in this formula, either this or this way. As I told, how I got this to, this is what I have explained using the relationship. This is the relationship between mean, median, mode. So use this relationship. Using this relationship, I can get this another let me write in the proper form. 3 mean minus median divided by standard deviation. What is this? This is coefficient of skewness. So this way you put these values, and you can calculate the skewness as well as coefficient of skewness can be calculated. As we have studied that how to calculate it using these two formulas, let us solve it over here. As we have the values of the mean, median, mode are given, as I said, you just place these values. So what I get, skewness, if I use this formula, mean minus mode divided by standard deviation. I asked you to place the values of mean, mode and standard deviation over here. So just put the values. I get 70.5 minus 85 divided by 19.33. ये वैल्यूज आ गई, इसको आप कैलकुलेट कर लीजिए, ये आएगा minus 14.5 divided by 19.33. If I calculate this, it comes 0.75 with negative sign. If this is my coefficient of skewness, this is the formula for the coefficient of skewness, right? How to understand this, how to interpret this, that what does this mean? So minus 0.75, there are two things. First, sign. Sign will always gives you direction. It will give you direction. Direction means it is positive, it is negative. We started that skewness can be positive, can be negative. हमने skewness की दो चीजें पढ़ी. Skewness में जो peak होता है, कर्व या तो राइट शिफ्ट हो जाता है या तो लेफ्ट शिफ्ट हो जाता है. तो जब वो लेफ्ट शिफ्ट होता है तो पॉजिटिव स्क्यूनेस कहते हैं क्योंकि टेल पॉजिटिव तरफ. Look at here, like this. This is tail towards positive side, so I would say this is positive skewness, and this was negative skewness because tail is towards left side, so it is negative skewness, right? Now, who will tell this whether the positive, it is positive, it is negative, or maybe possibly you may get the skewness 0. In that case, what you will say? In case if you get this value 0, you will say there is data is not skewed, it is not exactly as normal distribution. जैसे कि नॉर्मल कर्व होता है, बिल्कुल नॉर्मल कर्व के हिसाब का आपका डेटा है. अब इसको रीड करने के लिए हमने आपसे बोला नेगेटिव साइन रिप्रेजेंट डायरेक्शन, या नेगेटिव की जगह पॉजिटिव होता है तो पॉजिटिव स्क्यूनेस, नेगेटिव है तो नेगेटिव स्क्यूनेस यू रिलेटेड विद दिस. तो आपका डेटा कैसा है? आपका डेटा राइट हैंड तरफ उसका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ज्यादा है. जो ऑब्जर्वेशन है वो हायर साइड पर ज्यादा है और लोअर साइड पे लोअर वैल्यूज की जो ऑब्जर्वेशन है वो कम है. नेगेटिव स्क्यूनेस. सेकेंड, 0.75 coefficient will help you to find out how much is the, when we compare whether the skewness is okay. Let's say I just put another distribution over here, and another distribution is, let's say, is this. This is my second, this is my first. In both the case, sign will be negative. In both the case, sign will be negative because both first and second have their tail towards negative sign. But how I am going to say who is more skewed, who is more towards negative, who has more negative skewness, first curve or second curve? That will give you this value. This will show 0.75 higher value. Another data, second number data, if the same work will be done and if I get it minus 0.92, that means this is more skewed. It's because it is more towards right side. In this way, I can compare this first data and second data. First data and second data, they have negative skewness, and who is more skewed? We'll compare it looking at the numerical value of the coefficient.